Yo, we're live. We are live. As live as ever. Yeah, ask away. Ask your questions. What do you want to know? Yeah, not much else really. It's just pretty basic live stream. Just looking for people to ask questions and yeah. And I'll answer them to the best of my ability. So firstly, I'll just go onto my team and show you what we're looking at currently. So we got Dacos, Stewart, Young, Williams, Gibcus, Hoare, Reed, Caulfield, Petrarca, Laird, Butters, Brayshaw, Walsh, Guthrie, McKercher, Sanders, Binns, Sharp, and Clark on the bench. That will change. Gawn and Grundy and Sweet on the bench. Flanders. Let me just get it up. Flanders, Harms, Billings, Comben, Reed, McRae, Wilson, and Minot on the bench. So go on, ask away. What do you want to know? Yeah, it's pretty much all this live stream is going to be. Just Q&As. You ask your questions, I'll answer them to the best of my ability. So let's get it rolling. Also, while I'm at it, I apologize for not posting today. I was busy all day, and I thought tonight's a bit late it's a bit late to post a video now at 7:30, so I'll just do a live stream so that I get something out there. But yeah. Come on, let's get the questions going. Sorry, I was just doing something. We need the questions to roll in, lads. If you want me to look at players as well and their CBAs or whatever, I'll find that all out for you. Also, yeah, if you have just questions about forwards, any player, a pod, a mid-pricer, a rookie. Let's just hope I've never heard of the rookie and I can comment on them. But yeah, I should be able to give you a good insight into what to pick and stuff. So yeah. Thoughts on Jack Crisp as a pod? Jack Crisp. Let's have a look. Midfielders. Jack Crisp. 500K. I'll just check his age. Jack Crisp. Age. Yeah, so what? 30 this. He's turning 31 this year. Boy, oh boy. I didn't know he was that old. I'm a Pies man. I thought he'd be like 29. He averaged 89 last year, 1% owned. Projected to have 89 in round one, which is kind of irrelevant. Played all 23 games last year. Oh, well, we know he's the most durable man in the competition. He's obviously he'll probably break the record for most games in a row. Wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, thing about Collingwood is that midfield is they change who's in the midfield all the time. Jack Crisp is not always in the midfield. He's sometimes on the wing and he's sometimes on half back. So look, I don't really like the pick, but I wouldn't pick him. I don't really like the pick, to be honest. Thompson Dow, season baby. Yes. From what I hear, Thompson Dow, big raps in the preseason. What happened? There was something on Thompson Dow today. Oh, you don't spell like that, do you? Oh, you do spell like that. There's talk of Thompson Dow spending a lot more time in the midfield, so could be a pick. Let's just check his price because I haven't actually looked at him. 254K, 1% owned, so a really cheeky pod option that could pay off. But yeah, who knows? Let's just do that. There we go. What's the thinking with the Guthrie pick? Oh, Guthrie. I'm liking the Guthrie pick. Okay, let's have a look at it. Guthrie. 420K. Obviously, only played the 6 games last year, averaging 84. Had a 116 in there and a 98 and a 90, so that's good looking. He went overseas for the off season to improve his fitness and whatnot. So, and Paddy Dangerfield said that he was the best on the track the other day. So he's been the best on the track ever since he got back. So which gives me confidence. I'm still not sure if I'm going to pick him, obviously, but if Guthrie can get back to that 2021 form where he averaged, I think it was either 113 or 116. Obviously, you probably won't get that, but if you can even average around the 105 mark, he'll make plenty of cash. If he has a nice, why am I searching at 113? Guthrie, 20. Sorry, my computer's being slow. 2021, 113 average, was averaging 121 after round 7, 120 after round 13. Yeah, I mean, after the buys. So he was averaging 120 after round 10. But yeah, Sam Darcy best 22. I actually don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't really know if Sam Darcy's going to be best 22. If he is probably, you probably start him, in my opinion. He doesn't have the best scoring power, though. But if there's a lot of improvement, then it could be. We don't know where he's going to play. We don't even, he's probably going to play backline, right? But yeah, I'm not too sure whether he is in best 22, to be honest. Could be, but he's obviously got the potential to be, of course, being a number 1 draft pick. But yeah, yet to find out. All right, keep chucking in those questions. Also, the other thing on Jack Crisp would have to be that his highest scoring season isn't actually that high. So it might be 105 at best. So if we go down, my whole thing's lagging. 2022, he averaged 94. 2021, he averaged 105. 2020. Yeah, I think that was his best scoring year. By the looks of it, yeah, 105 was his best scoring. Dylan Moore looking any good this year? Dylan Moore. Do a quick search. I haven't really looked into Dylan Moore. I assume he's still going to be playing half forward. Yeah, there's not much on Dylan Moore that I'm looking at, but my thoughts on him, if he's playing the half forward role, I can't see him averaging any more than he did last year. Do you reckon spending up on the bench with a few decent players? Sorry, I should be getting these comments up. Do you think spending up on the bench with a few decent players around 160k is good? Players like Gibcus, Roberts, Sweet, and Finn McRae will hopefully provide good cover for the early buys. Yes, I do think it's good. And I also think that cash gen is your number one priority. If you think that even though they're 160k or whatever, that they're going to get a hefty price rise compared to some 123k rookies, then of course pick them. I've literally got Gibcus, Sweet, and McRae in my side, and I might get Roberts. So definitely, there's too many midfield bench rookies. There's a few, aren't there? We just don't know which ones are going to be the best ones, I guess. But yeah, definitely pushing the more expensive on the bench side if you believe that those players will get a nice price. Obviously, I have McRae and Gibcus on the field for now, but yeah, I could easily get a Tresice in there as well. I don't know. I've got, let's see here, I've got 72, 73k to play with, so we'll just have to wait and see. What else? Keep throwing in your questions, everybody. Why are so many people getting Matt Crouch? Because of his potential as a Supercoach pick. I mean, his potential to be a premium, of course, but I don't believe he will be. I don't think he'll get near the form he used to have. An injury-prone man as well. Got dropped on multiple occasions throughout the last 3 years. He's 28, so he's actually not that old. He could still be good. Yeah, just lost a lot of that form from when he was younger, I think. That's probably the main concern I have with him. I don't know if he can get back to that. A lot of people think he can, but that's why I've got a Cam Guthrie in there instead. I think Cam Guthrie is more likely to get back to his peak form than Matt Crouch. And their peaks are pretty similar as well. So keep asking away. Also, if you haven't already, chuck a sub because we're posting every day. I know I didn't post today, but I'm at least doing this live stream today. Chuck likes on the stream. Would really appreciate that. And yeah. Also, even if you have like video suggestions for me to do, like if you want to say this, like type it in the live chat or send me a message on Twitter or something. I respond to pretty much every message I get on Twitter. So, yeah. Sorry, I do respond to every message I get on Twitter. Let's keep spamming those questions. I literally do not care what the questions are. Just spam them. All you like. Chad Warner. That's an interesting one, actually. I haven't thought about him too much. Let's have a look at Chad. His CBA should stay around the same, you would imagine. Obviously, his ceiling is quite high. And yeah, his floor is low. But that's because they share around a lot in the Sydney midfield. If he got a consistent role in there, I can't see that happening. Could be a very good pod at... What is he? Like, what percent is he? I don't even know how to check percentages, to be honest. He's 1% owned, so yeah, I probably wouldn't go there, but I can see the upside definitely. Heaney F2 for the year? No, he will not play midfield much, and if he does, I don't even see that paying off. I don't think Heaney will return to that 2022 form. I think we got his peak then for Supercoach, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, John Newcomb's interesting. John Newcomb's very, very interesting. All right, let's have a look at him. At 550k, I after this you can go check out my mid prices. My pods video. I talk about him in that. I go into a bit of depth in talking about him. I talk about how. So I'll say it here, obviously, but if you haven't checked out the pods video, I put quite a lot of effort into that. So, but yeah, do that after the live stream, of course. Anyway, yeah. So if you didn't get it, he's a contested. Oh, I have no arm here. Ooh. He's a contested ball beast. He's a tackling beast, and he's quite a good clearance player, which should make a good Supercoach player. And at 550k, he could almost work. I don't know if he definitely will work, but he could work. And I don't mind the pick. He's just so expensive that you need him. You need him to be a keeper. Like, you need him to be a keeper. You're not trading John Newcomb if you're starting him. But yeah. Is that your new team? Yes, this is my updated team. It's my current team. I might, if there's an injury or something in there, tell me. But this is the updated team for the moment. The big changes are... I got Combin in. McRae's gone. I've taken McRae out. We've got Stewart over Sicily, which I was very reluctant to do, in all honesty. But and we've got Cam Guthrie in there as well, and there's a few other changes that obviously happened to get them in, but I can't remember at this current stage. Also, a few changes with the rookies, but who cares? All right, I might just trade bins because I don't think I'm going to need bins. Let's just look at ownership. I think Josh Sin's more likely to play. We're going to get Matt Roberts in. I also want to try and get Windsor in somehow, but don't have enough money for now. Jesse Hogan, first 2 weeks, 415k versus North and West Coast and a sideways. Oh, do you get a player for 2 weeks, praying that they kick 5+ each week? No. And considering you're going to sideways him anyway, I don't see why you'd sideways if he's going to go up in price, considering he'll get big scores. So you obviously wait till his price rise, of course. But yeah. Sicily better than Stewart? I can see Sicily definitely being better than Stewart. I'm still on the fence of who to pick, but looking at Tom Stewart when he starts in CBAs and seeing his heat maps just goes straight back. I'll try find it. Give me a second. Keep asking you questions, of course. Geelong. I'll get it up on the screen when I find it. Tom Stewart. CBAs. Sorry. How do we find player summary? Tom Stewart. I'll get it up on the screen in a minute, guys. Just give me a second. All right. I'll show you his heat map. Favorite forward pick in the 200Ks. I'd have to say Harley Reid. But assuming you mean other than Harley Reid, probably James Harms. Anyway, back onto this. Have a look at let's just get it up. This is Tom Stewart's heat map when he had 53% CBAs, which was his most for the year last year. Have a look at that heat map. He starts in the center bounce, does his center bounce work. I don't know. Might get a clearance, might get a handball, whatever. I don't know. And then he goes straight back into defense and just plays his intercept marking role. Like, it's hard not to pick him when looking at that. But yeah, I think both players are extremely good. So hard to pick between the two. A lot of people are picking both. That's how hard it is. But yeah. Keep asking away. Might just... You know what I might do? There we go. That might be better. Thoughts on the on-track starting pick? Thoughts on track as a starting pick? I'll tell you my thoughts. These are my thoughts. Bang! He's in! He's in my side. Oh, wait. Shit. Sorry. It's very awkward. If we just like to show you what I was trying to show you. That's what I was trying to show you. Bang! He's in my side. Yeah. I forgot Zach Jones even existed, to be honest. Scored 2 80s and a 50 before he got injured. No. Don't go near him. I don't even know if he'll play, if he's in their best 22 anymore, to be honest. He might play a bit of forward, who knows. Dusty is a starting pick. Oh, hell no. To the no. Nah. No. Was once a good player. once, maybe twice. But yeah, I can't start this man. Obviously, great finish of the year. He's not going to be playing midfield. He's playing forward line. But yeah, I can't start him. He might be an upgrade target if we don't get the DPPs we want. But what do I think of Amon? I'm warming to the pick. Warming up to the pick. The issue is there's so many mid prices in this game now. Like to think about. It's so hard to pick the right ones. But what do I think of him? I think he can be a very good pick. Very good. I think he could potentially average 105 in the back line. So he'll get DPP and you swing him back and it will be beautiful. But yeah. Pretty much have the same midfield. Yes, you do. But I think you need to start putting in some younger players in there. I think that's what they'll do. So yeah, I think it's rebuild time for the Tigers. You have Sarong over Brayshaw, Kelly over Walsh, but Kelly will get traded for Walsh. Assuming this is because they're playing West Coast and North. I assume. Could work. Could work, but I'm not wasting trades on that. I'm praying that happens. That's not. I'm trying to upgrade my team, not sideways trade. Yeah, Sarong over Brayshaw is interesting. I can see them scoring the same, to be honest. The exact same scores. Both probably average like 115 or something. Yo, Travis. Dunks after round 3. Depends on his price. Really depends on his price. Depends. It's so hard to. So many midfielders this year as well. Like, there's going to be I feel like Dunks has been a mid forward for so long, and that one year he went midfield, no one really picked him, and then now he's back in the midfield, no one's really picking him. But yeah, I'm not gonna start him definitely. But after round 3 could be interesting. Just wait on his first 2 scores. If they're bad, wait. If they're really good, you may as well get on. But yeah. Dusty is still top 5 most skilled players in the league, to be honest. Yeah, I disagree. But I'm not willing to have that debate. Sarong or Brayshaw? By the way, there's a Richmond player here. Sarong or Brayshaw? Brayshaw for mine at the moment, but they could average the same. Like, I have no... It's too hard to tell. I wouldn't go to the 4-4-2-2 primo structure. I'd definitely go I think you need at least 5 mids this year. I want to say you might not, but in what I'm thinking, I think you need 5 mid primos to start with this year. Yes, correct. He's getting 200 both games. So, yes, if he gets 200 both games, which I don't think he will, that's a bit optimistic, but yeah, I just don't like the sideways in premiums when you haven't even upgraded your team yet. I don't know, it just doesn't sit well with me, but each to their own. If you think it's going to work, go for it. Thoughts on Nick Martin? Nick Martin, I don't like the pick really at all. And Matt Crouch, I don't really like the pick. I don't really like. These are the 2 mid prices that I really don't like. And I know they're quite a lot of people are getting them, but I don't really like it. Nick Martin, he could still play a lot of wing. I know he scored well on the wing, but I think he might go up by, I don't know, 4 points. Like, I can't see him averaging 100 plus. Matt Crouch, on the other hand, has potential. Has more potential for it to work, but he is injury prone and he is known for getting dropped by Adelaide, which is crazy in my opinion, but it just happens. And I don't know how Dawson, Laird, and Crouch all score really well in the same team. You got Dusty out to Flanders. Yeah, I like that. I love the Flanders pick. He's one of the best picks this year, if not the best. 4-4-2-2 with Thompson Dow, who is hitting 900. Once again, the profile picture, it gives it all away, doesn't it? Yes, we have 40 trades, but you still have to be conservative in a way. Can't just be aggressive the whole time. You got to just relax a bit. Make sure you upgrade your team. And then think about sideways in play. That's how I'm going to play anyway. Everyone will play different. Maybe I'm thinking about it the whole wrong way. I don't know. I'm not a fantasy player. I don't play fantasy. But I do know that's what people do. They just sideways premiums. And I'm not looking to do that. When I Crouch said it before. I found a way to have LDU M6. Is that good? What the hell? That's nuts. I mean, yeah. If you like the LDU pick, then and you really want him that bad that you need to have him at M6, then yeah, go for it. Trying to avoid dogs players is impossible, to be honest. It's impossible every year. Every single year it's impossible. Bit late to the live stream, but team's looking good. It's just missing Windsor, and Windsor will eventually find a way into my team. I just need to figure out how to get him into my team. And yeah, that's it pretty much. I'm trying to find ways, the best way to get him in. And don't worry about being late, mate. As long as you're here, I understand people can't make every single live stream as well. Opinions on Libba and Parrish, I think they are really going under the radar. Libba, okay. I'm going to be straight with you. Libba is a no-go. Too old, too injury prone. The amount of carves I've seen that man do is ridiculous. Parrish could be flying under the radar nice and calmly and might just explode. So we obviously don't know this time of year. Like, how are you meant to know exactly what's going to happen? But Parrish could be a good starting pick. Not saying he can't. I think he could. Thoughts on Steele and Guthrie? Steele, I love the Guthrie pick. Hence why he's in my side, just because he is so underpriced. Steele is also underpriced and could be equally underpriced. That man has averaged 125 and 120 in the past. 125? Correct me if I'm wrong. It might be 120 I'm thinking of. I don't know, I was looking at it the other day. But yeah, Steele, if you can get a move on, it's all depending on the coach as well, I think. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. I think you need to see the preseason games. D5 or 6, Tom Brown is 4K more than Gibcus and is probably gonna average an extra 10 to 15 points, I reckon. Tom Brown. My computer is. Does Tom Brown play round one? He only played one game last year. I need to see more. I'd rather Treloar over Libba, to be honest. I'd rather none of them. Neither. I'm not going to need any of them. Just a thought, you could mention in your weekly videos what ranks SuperCoach YouTubers are overall. I could. It would also require me going on to every single YouTuber's channel and looking at their reviews. Unless I just found out their SuperCoach team names and searched up. But yeah, I could. I'll think about it. If Brown plays, he's a lock. Well, what tells you this? Where is the logic? I need to hear some more. Like, he played one game and got 69. That's all I know. That's all I know. Thoughts on Tresice over Gibcus? Yeah, you can. You definitely can. I'm thinking of doing it myself, but yeah, I just need to find the funds, really. Short is taking kickouts for Richmond again. Why is every question Richmond? In all honesty, I hate Richmond. Nah, but it's all right. As long as we're getting questions, to be honest, I'm happy. But yeah, could be a good SuperCoach pick. I'm not going to go near there, though. Nat 5 F1. Do you seriously think Legend 24 that Nathaniel Foyth is going to be F1? If so, I want to hear some logic. Not SuperCoach related, but as another Collingwood fan, do you reckon Johnny Noble will play straight away? Yes. I think he would have had to work so hard in the preseason just to prove everyone wrong that he should be in the team. But yeah, it's just what I think he would have done. Remember, we need these players like Johnny. Like, Jeremy Howe's getting old. I know he's not going to be like a Jeremy Howe. He's not a Jeremy Howe type of player. That's kind of what Charlie Dean's kind of coming in, kind of meant to do, but he can't get a game because he's had 2 foot surgeries that have taken him out for 2 seasons. But yeah, I think Joe Noble should play. Yeah, to Dacos after his bye. Yoda Dake. Every time I hear about Dacos, sorry, not Dacos, Yo and Fife, it makes me want to cringe. I can't pick him. I can't. No. I heard the other day. I saw a tweet. It said, Ollie Yo is killing it. Was dominating on the training track or something like that. Well, yeah, it's not hard to dominate when you're facing a bunch of training cones. Bloody. Like. Tom Brown averaged 85, I think, VFL last year. Uze is slowing down game plan. Oh, could work then. I don't know. I need to see a preseason game, to be honest. before I even think about him. So, but yeah, I will keep an eye out for him. What? Are you okay? Matt Crouch. M1. Never seen anything like this comment before. This is by legend as well, by the way. Nat 5, Matt Crouch. I think he's trying to piss me off. No. Joel Smith, Bailey Smith, and Jack Goodman going F1, 2, and 3. That is a joke because they both like a bit of... They all like a bit of substance. They like some substance. Yep. Bailey Smith's actually done his ACL, so he actually won't be playing this year. So you made a mistake there. You made a big mistake. Thoughts on Rivers likely getting Oliver time in midfield. I see it happening. Also, Travis, thanks for the sub, mate. Thanks for the sub. I just got a notification on my phone. I get notification on my phone when I think it's every like 3 subscribers and it says the name. So yeah, Travis has subscribed. So thanks, mate. Yeah, I think Rivers could get quite a bit of Oliver's mid-time, but at the same time, like, we don't know yet. There's so many players to think about, man. I don't have the brain capacity to think about so many bloody players. Yeah, you reckon Nobes will come in for Lipinski opening round? Lipinski's not that bad. I don't get the shit on Lipinski. Like, he had a good granny. He had a pretty poor prelim, but he had a good granny for sure. He was sub, wasn't he? Yeah, he was sub in the granny. Yeah, Flake Pies. I'm a Pies fan as well. I'm a avid Pies fan. I ride the highs and lows. It was great to get a result in the end of last year. Yo D1 120. I'm going to kill you, legend. Why? Why? I swear, there's going to be a team somewhere where they have Yo, Fife, and Crouch. All this. I mean, Crouch isn't actually a bad pick, but he's not going to be M1, right? But I've seen teams where they have Yo and Fife at the same time. I'm like, if that works, if you win the 50, if you come first place and you start Yo and Fife, I will personally give you 100 grand. Personally. Matt Rowell is a star, 119 average this year, going M2. I could see it happening. Not starting him, though. Hell no. You sound like, Prod, you sound like you own a lot of mid-prices. There's nothing funny about what Legend's saying, Travis. Nothing funny. What is funny? I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. At all. I cannot believe it. All right, keep chucking in your questions. Ooh. Also, all right. Next thing, I'll answer this question, then we'll go on to the next thing. Thoughts on liver being a pod? See, I can see it working, but at the same time, don't go near the man. You know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? I mean the like his calf is like and hamstrings like destroyed. He got lucky to get through last year. Love me a good pod. Hate picking high on Primo. Hating Young will be out next out. Yeah, I don't get out Young. Thoughts on midfield: Track, Butters, Sarong, Parish, Walsh, Crouch, Guthrie, McKercher. Track, Butters, Sarong, Parish, Walsh, Crouch, Guthrie. That could work. That's 7. Like 7 mid prices / primos. That's crazy. Not Sanders. I think you need Sanders on field. Definitely. I think he's going to score too high to not have him on the field, to be honest. We all know you want. Sorry about that. Yeah, I do not want to start Fife Yo, legend. Thanks. Thank you very much. Team reviews right now. No, I think I'm only going to do the stream for another 10 or so minutes because I'm actually going out tonight. So, yeah, I would do a longer stream and do team reviews, but that's why I just called it Q&A because I'm not going to have time for team reviews tonight. Finished work at 6:30. Got home, prepared, ate dinner, and then, yeah, got onto the live stream. So, been pretty busy today. So, probably no team reviews tonight. But we can get we'll get a team review live stream going soon. I like the Libby. The Libby pick over Bont, especially early. Yeah, I'm not. I can't pick Liver. Had him last year, but I upgraded to him. I can't start Liver. Taylor Adams getting mid-time and looking good in pre-season. In Sawasso. In pre-Sawasso. No, I'm not picking Adams. He's the most injury-prone human I've ever seen. Good correction. I respect the correction. What else? Keep chucking all your questions because I'm gonna go at 8:30. I think so. If you want me to answer some of your questions that you want to know, chuck them in. Sherry and Solder are 1 and R2. I can't. What? Just saw a team with Elliot Himmelberg F2. Elliot, that's the worst team I've ever heard of. Thoughts on Burrick and Chapman? Both could work, definitely. Both meant to be taking kick-ins, I think. Actually, no, I don't think Chapman will, but Burrick will. I prefer the Burrick pick, to be honest. Dawson or Track? Track. Originally had Dawson. I've changed my mind. Track. As you can see, he's got the captain thing. The captain thing. But yeah, definitely Track. Only because no Oliver gives him free reign to do whatever he wants in that midfield. I have the itchiest eyes today. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I have pink eye. No, I'm joking. Lead or merit? Lead, 100%. Merit's an upgrade target for sure. Did Billings play with the B side today in the match sim? Don't know. I actually haven't seen the reports from the match sim, so I'll have a look at that tonight or something, and I'll post a video. Sorry. Trav with no Oliver. Track with no Oliver. Yeah. Definitely. Lob F2. Jake Waterman. I actually think Jake Waterman could be the worst footballer on earth. He actually sucks. Like, he actually sucks. Billings was in the Bs. Yeah, I might not pick Billings. I actually didn't start with Billings, to be fair. I only picked him on the last, 3 days, so I don't really care if I get him out. My heart's not set on him. Can you rank Carl Amon, Matt Crouch, and Nick Martin in order of most valuable? I'd probably put Carl Amon number 1, Crouch 2, Martin 3. Thoughts on my midfield: Petrarca, Dawson, Butters, LDU, Brayshaw, McKercher, Sanders, Roberts. That's a real good midfield. I like that midfield. I respect it. Means nothing. Dunks was in the B side last weekend. Oh, well, there you go. Both Foyf and Yo in my team, and Jalor and Adams. You are not winning SuperCoach 2024. Or are you? Being genuine here, Sam Reid averaged 85 2 years ago and is 285k. Is he a pick? No. Nah, we'll get. Nathan Kruger is going to average 105. Thanks, legend. Being genuine here, Sam. Okay, so is he a pick? No. How old is Sam Reid? Did you ask? Is that what you asked? I think you asked. Sam Reid age. AFL. He's 32, turning 33. No, thank you. Nathan Kruger is ass. Nathan Kruger is better than Bolter. Are we sure Jordan's sweet? Yes, 100%. Is good? Yes. Sam Naismith. Sam Naismith. The hell? Dusty is 32, and that is why you don't pick him, because he is washed. Crouch or Amon? I'm in a toss-up right now. Amon, in my opinion. Steele or LDU? Ooh. That's hard, you know. I have neither on my side. Steele's definitely a good pick as a value pick. LDU's one you got to hope to God he's a primo and just stays like get 130 every week. I think LDU has more upside. Sorry, Steele has more upside as a pick. LDU has a higher scoring upside this year. Not gonna lie, Windsor over Billings. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that, to be fair. Rate my midfield. Butters, Goulden, Walsh, Green, Crouch, Amon, McKercher, Sanders. I know that there are a lot of early buys, but I think the primos are well priced enough to overlook it. Butters, Goulden, Walsh, Green, Crouch, Amon. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that midfield. I find it so hard to pick Goulden. I don't know why, but I just do. I don't really want to pick him. But yeah, I do. Yeah, I agree with you. Primo's well priced enough to overlook it. I agree. Good midfield. Jake Bowie better than Dacos. I think if you took half of Josh Dacos' ability, I'm talking about Josh Dacos. He's better than Jake Bowie. Will Amon get defensive DPP or will Weddle be the better pick? Amon will get defensive DPP. That's why I think he's a better pick than Crouch and Martin. Martin might get defensive DPP, but I'm not 100% sure if he will. As of yet, 2 minutes left. So chucking your questions, like the live stream as well, and chuck a sub because we are on the way to 800 subs and therefore on the way to 1,000. We've gained 130 subs in like a week and a half to 2 weeks. It's ridiculous. But yeah, thank you everyone. Oh. Smooth, not till 1.5. Keep chucking in your questions. We got a minute left. Short over Young. Oh, I'm waiting on Dacos until later rounds, as I think his early buy and early fixture will cause him to drop price because he's versing teams with good taggers early. For example, Sydney Hawthorn. What are your thoughts? I don't even know if Finn McGuinness gets a game this year. I know that could be harsh, but I actually don't know if they will play a tagger this year. They might, but I don't know if they will, in all honesty. And Sydney will probably tag him, yeah. But Dacos destroyed Sydney last year. Short over Young, no. Aiden Core, a lock for real. For real, though. How many Tigers players do you have in your team? I'm interested to know. Aiden Core, a lock for real. Aiden Core is like if I had a baby and that was the player. I'm not that good at footy. I try to be. I try. I've been playing all my damn life. But yeah, that's what Aiden Core would be. In brackets, not very good. Dion Prestia is the best thing I've ever seen. I'm missing a clip. I haven't seen this clip of him singing, to be honest. Will Bailey Humphrey get good midfield time? No. Bro, Nick Murray from Adelaide is looking spicy. Yeah, I'll look into it. Nate Caddy thoughts. Nate Caddy, no. Not picking him today. He's a forward. A small forward. Tall forward. Small forward? Tall forward? I don't even know. But either way, not picking him. Horse Caddy, you mean? I get the joke. I get the joke. If you don't know what a horse caddy is, they take the horse around the thingo. Actually, no, it's a strapper. Strapper? I don't know. Horse caddy. Who knows? Josh Caddy would average more at Essendon than Nate. Josh Caddy was just an average player at best. He wasn't even that good. Yeah. Actually, is he still playing, Josh Caddy? Josh Caddy. Let's have a look. Is he still playing? Oh, no, he retired in 2022. Or got delisted, who knows. All right, these are the last three questions. Horse Caddy, if you know, you know. It's probably just another word for Josh Caddy. Josh Caddy is a pretty garbage footballer. Is Curtin a bad pickup? Curtin's injured, so wouldn't go near him. With a hamstring, I believe. No, hamstring? Yeah. Josh Caddy averaged 93 in 2015. What do you mean he was a mid? What do you mean he was mid? Josh Caddy, 93 in one season. If that's your best average, you're not the best mid forward, to be honest. Let's just say Caddy got leaked. What? All right, one more question. Whoever types next is the question I'm answering. It's got to be a question. I'm not going to talk about Josh bloody Caddy anymore. He's like the most irrelevant player. Daddy. Daddy, he reckons. All right. Oh my god. Last question. Rate my back. All right, I'll rate your backline out of Tom McDonald, quite a bad forward, in all honesty. To Mason Cox, the best forward in the league. So I'd probably rank this back line. So Stephen May, Lever, Bowie, Petty, Rivers, McVie, and Tomlinson. Only problem is the bye. The bye could be a problem, but I think you could get over that. I think we have to rank this I rank this as Sammy Wiedemann out of 10. Josh Caddy Goat is not. Noah Answorth, nah, wouldn't go near him. Like McNeil, wouldn't go near him. So for more, what is a good defender for more than 200k? Tresice is a good one. Williams is a good one. Chapman, Buderick, Levi Casbolt. All right. I think I'm ending that. This is getting out of control. Oh, wow. Does the trade Walsh round 3 could work. I wouldn't sideways any premiums though. Lloyd Meek, no. That's a pretty good rating. Sammy Wiedemann will win the All right, that's it. That's the last thing I'm reading. No, we're done. We're done. If you want to go check out my other videos, I post every day. Didn't post today because I was busy all day, but I did this live stream just to give you something. And I hope you all enjoyed. Chuck a sub, chuck a like, if you put some questions in the comments, like not the live chat, but the comments, I will respond to them. So if you missed the live stream or missed most of the live stream, but yeah, hope you all have a good one and cheers.